Well, hello, friends on YouTube. This is your friend Cody, host of the Pillars of Freedom podcast, where I help you really unlock the three pillars of lifestyle freedom: freedom of time, income, and location, with the mindset and the methods to help you get there. And the host of the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge, where I help you not only find your best fit business opportunity, but help you answer the two most important questions as you get started in business, being what business should I start, and how do I know that business is right for me? Tonight's episode is called Dating Advice for Marketing. What? Yeah, let's get into it. So, as many of you guys know, I'm on a journey to build my business toward financial independence, towards lifestyle freedom. And I've taken a number of approaches over the last year to try and get that. I've done ads, I've created a podcast, I've created two podcasts actually. I created a course, I turned that course into a challenge, and now I'm doing content marketing. And I'll tell you what, while I believe all of those approaches work, they won't work if you've done what I have done, which is have too high of an expectation with too little patience. And you might be asking, how does that relate to dating advice? Well, let me tell you, I was on a date yesterday, and I was telling my date, we asked, what is it that you do, and this, that, and the other thing, and I'm telling her about, my business and some of the frustrations, and the journey that I've had, and she's like, okay, and then we move on to the conversation. We also start talking about dating philosophy, and I tell her when I go on a date, I have three things on my list: listen, be funny, and have no expectations. And I'll tell you what, having gone on 3 dates in the last 4 weeks, that's worked out pretty well. I'm not going to get into the details, but different dates with different girls. No details, but it's worked out pretty well. Not going to lie. But she mentioned something that really struck a chord with me. She said, well, why don't you just apply that same thinking to your marketing? And I was like, oh my gosh, you're right. And as I started to think about this, my mind went back to episode number 2 of the Pillars of Freedom podcast with my buddy Marcus Awakuni. Episode number 2 is about finding purpose. And I asked Marcus the question, well, how do you really fulfill a vision? He said there's two things: appreciation and gratitude. He said, when you practice appreciation and gratitude, you really cut out what kills most marketers, which is, or really business people, which is expectation and obligation. Because when you fall short of your goals, you feel this sense of guilt or shame. And he said, when you practice appreciation and gratitude, it's amazing how, if you give it the time to manifest, your external results will continue to show up in time. And as I'm thinking about this, as much as I don't want to give up my obsessive expectations from business, I also believe that being able to really apply those 3 points of, dating for my philosophy: listen, be funny, and have no expectations. I really believe that things are going to happen, uh, not only better, but probably faster, because I'm not trying to push things on people. You know what I mean? So I feel this sense of relief as I get started with this new approach of just listen, be funny, and have no expectations. This has been your friend Cody, host of the Pillars of Freedom podcast and the 5-day Entrepreneur Incubator Challenge. I look forward to catching up with you guys tomorrow evening. We'll see you.